Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Minds Beneath Us. Last time we left off, we are going to be working in ops with Justin. These high-speed elevators are the only way down to the cellar. Acknowledged. Too long a ride and not enough elevators, and we have to wait for a long while. Ops and logistics share these 3 elevators, you know. Ever wondered why do we seldom come up here? This is the reason. We can't deal with the wait, except for at the beginning and end of a shift. As a result, these elevators basically belong to logistics. They maintain and service all facilities within Silencio, including the cellar. And ask for so much information. All facilities? Right. So far you've only seen the surface of Silencio. Flop Farm runs on heavy machinery and many systems. Most of them are buried deep down below. The cellar is only one of them. He is the boring kind, alright. Yeah, and I feel more at home with people like him. The elevator won't arrive anytime soon. Anything else you want to know? What is Kathy doing at Ops? Ops doesn't get along with screening. What's the cellar like? Ops doesn't... I don't want to get into, like, workplace trauma. What's the cellar like? Simply put, it's huge. What? What? It's dark, cold, metal surfaces everywhere. Ah, see, thank you. You're welcome. This guided tour is part of my job. Kathy Saya comes over to Ops all the time. Didn't you ask her about the cellar? She did say something about the cellar yesterday. She said it's a big and suffocating place. I see. She's done a much better job than I did. Don't think it's any better, though. Ops doesn't... What is Kathy doing at Ops? Let's say that now that you've done that. Kathy. She's under training, learning the fundamentals of Silencio systems. Training? But she told QQ that she's just helping Ops out. You mean she never talked to anybody about it? She never shared anything with us. I didn't ask. I didn't ask? She didn't share any... I didn't ask. In that case, maybe she doesn't want others to know. If she wants to keep it private, I respect her decisions. Let's talk about something else. Suppose Kathy wouldn't want people to know too much. You're right. Thank you. I should thank you. What for? For not forcing me. If you keep pushing, I'll run out of ways to say no without being offensive. I don't want to offend you, and I don't want to fail Kathy. This is what I call overly considerate. You're, very considerate. I say I'm obsessive-compulsive. I know I'm kind of nitpicky all the time. Hopefully you don't mind. Awkward smile, trying to cover up more awkwardness. Let's talk about something else. Oh, Ops doesn't get along with screening? About that. Seems surprised by my question. I'd be lying if I said no, but it's complicated. The short version is... Screening team has no idea about how flop farms work. Total ignorance. Because of this, we have many disagreements over decisions and plans. I don't know how this farm works? Suppose that should be saved for later when you get to see what we do. I'll go over the specifics when we're down there. I believe our disagreements are fundamentally down to the difference of knowledge. Same thing will happen over and over again until we're on the same page. Sounds resigned. Who knows? Maybe things could change. Sia is trying to break down the barrier. You're one of the bridges. I don't expect much of it, but a change is a change. That's a good question. Anything else you want to know? No more questions. Acknowledged. Damn it. Why are the lights flickering again? Hey. Which of you forgot to push the circuit board all the way in? Not me. What? Not me either. And which of you is gonna fix it? Not me. Ride to the cellar takes forever. Maybe let them flicker. They're not causing any trouble. Not causing any trouble until they start to. Justin. Yes? You're going down? Could you give the circuit board a shove? Like last time? Yes, exactly. Thank you. You're welcome. Great, you did me one huge favor. Why are you up here? Thought you should be on duty. Taking a new recruitment to Ops for field practice. Oh, Jason, it's you! Have you met? Yeah, it's screening yesterday. I see. Can I trust you with the circuit board, Justin? No problem. Thanks gods. Or, that's probably supposed to be thank gods. What I wouldn't do without you Ops folks. All we have is a bunch of big babies. Huh. What's the circuit board that she talked about? It's nothing. I'll take care of it on the way down. Won't take long, promise. Ha, the elevator. Finally. Lucky to have the ride all to ourselves. Sometimes the logistics people like them back there try to cram in. Not very pleasant. God, that elevator did take a long time. Yeah, no wonder they never come up here. This elevator passes by many floors. Like most places on this farm, though, most of them need security clearance. Floors for what? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure myself. I don't like that. You don't know where your elevator goes? That sounded weird, but Vision intends it this way. Confidentiality is a top priority of Vision. We have strict procedures and physical separation. It's reasonable, considering that the company's entire business depends on proprietary technology. Cross-division communication is strictly regulated too. As a result, most people have no idea what we deal with on a daily basis at Ops. He's frustrated, I think. To them, we're just people who run flop farming systems. I get to know Ops better than anyone else at screening? Yes, though it might feel weird to you. Screening and Ops seldom communicate until Ms. Yes starts to ask new recruits to do field practice under both. I suppose she means to clear up misunderstandings. Doubt if it'll work, though. Brief field practice hardly offers any real insight. You'll see everything on this farm during field practice and nothing at all when it comes to the real business. And yesterday's work was not the real business at screening. Wouldn't assign you any work that truly matters either. Consider this a guided tour. I did quite some work at screening yesterday. Let me guess, consultation and contract signing? How do you know? Spot on. An affirming smile. It is their real business, but the backbone is Vision's automated screening system and flop regulation procedures. And they also deal with business development folks in upstairs divisions. What you did was a fraction of their daily responsibilities. Yeah, that makes sense. Frankly, all flop farms have consultation and contract teams. Nothing secret or proprietary there. We're approaching central control. My God, how many floors did we just go past? How far into the Earth are we? Aren't we dealing with flooding? Are we like under the ocean right now? Like, we're going so far down. Is this place like actually underwater? We're just like so far in the Earth's core that like we don't even have to worry about that? I guess it can't be the Earth's core, it'd be too hot. Now we're passing through central control. It's a giant relay station. Silencio routes all resources through it. Resources? Like what? Mostly raw materials needed by factories. Each flop farm's connected to 3 to 5 fully automated factories serving as their shared brain. These factories produce all sorts of things, from parts to retail products. Silencio controls several steel mills and automobile assembly plants. God! Silencio coordinating these factories can maximize their efficiency. Amazing, isn't it? Industry augmented by internet on steroids. Silencio's purposes other than flop farming? Central control is fully automated, only needing human intervention for occasional servicing. This is part of logistics domains. They keep the entire place serviced. Heard the flop core is located there too. Heard. Flop core is the top secret of this farm. Most people, me included, don't even know its exact location. Friend at Logistics told me inspectors from HQ take this elevator when they do routine check on the flop core. What is the flop core? Is he trying to come up with a shorter explanation? Flop core is the brain of this farm, so to speak. It's in charge of things to be done, how they should be done, so on and so forth. Flop core is powered by juicers who provide the raw flops. Draws from this raw power and uses it to perform various functions. In other words, an omni-purpose butler who is also its own boss? Flop core doesn't have a dedicated name. We all call it by the moniker of the farm, Silencio. Back to the central control. We can't feel it inside the elevator, but these parts are super hot. If this door opens right now, the heat wave will be enough to grill us alive. Oh my God. Yeah, that makes sense though with that much machinery. You said logistics perform services? Yeah, it's a job with occupational hazards. Heat is not a big problem if you're protected by proper equipment, but according to my friend, they haven't replaced protective gear in years. They don't have proper PPE! He sounds very concerned. Pretty much all divisions are facing the same situation. Yeah, to cut costs. Cutting costs is a must, however, this might have to do with HQ's recent plans. It's only my own guess, of course. HQ's plans? Where are we again? Oh, right, the heat near central control. Solve the heat issue, the designer of this farm used seawater for cooling. Until Silencio came around, overheating had been plaguing all flop farms. Seawater channeled inside is heated and evaporated. The steam is used to generate power. Design is very efficient. The farm is largely self-sufficient. He's almost proud of it. Back then, Silencio represented the state of the art. Fast forward to now, though, everything's outdated. Isn't that bad? Hard as we try, we're barely keeping it running. Jelly's frustrated. Now we're entering the submerged zone. Okay, so we are straight up going underwater. The tank is not at 100% capacity yet, meaning the central control is not entirely submerged. Next stop's the cellar. Oh my god. Yeah, no wonder they want to leave the cellar. They don't want to leave the cellar once they get down here. This makes sense using the seawater for cooling, though, if you have this much of a power draw and machinery being used. God. Did not properly appreciate the scale of what was going on there with that elevator when I was getting into it. Okay, here we are. That was a long ride. How deep are we? Need to do what Rose asked first. Be right back. God, the power routes all that way to keep the lights on? Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. One circuit board controlling that up there. Circuit board. First thing in the cellar, grab a car. Car? It's that big, dude. What do we need a car for? I don't know how big you think the cellar is. Take that number and multiply by 10. Cellar's a gigantic structure with multiple shuttle stops. We get around in these cars. I mean, that makes sense to me. Hop aboard. Wait, what was that? It popped up. I clicked, like, to advance the text there. Yeah, this kind of makes sense. I mean, the place that I work at has a factory, and it's like, straight up, like, if you walk through the entire thing, it's like a few miles, I think. So they straight up have, like, bikes that people ride from one end to the other, because it's just that big. So this is the cellar. Wow, this is... Can't quite tell from here. Those little dots up there are racked juicers. Oh, that's dystopian. Hanging from the ceiling like sausages? Part of our job is to rack up juicers sent down by screening. What do you think? Not as expected? This straight up looks like something from, like, Inside or some game like that I've played or seen. Thought it should be in pods. No. I was kinda expecting this. Where are you? Surprised. As far as I've seen, most outsiders expect something more. Yeah, but you've also said that this place is, like, really going downhill, so... Cozy. This is the ugly side of flop farms that they don't want the world to see. Makes sense, though, if you think about it. Have so many people racked up at the same time they can't afford to make the system too fancy. Here at Silencio, we use outdated hardware, but newer systems aren't much better. Cost control is key. The objective is to rack up as many people as possible. Economy of scale. Let's keep going. Oh my god. Oh god, it would be so dystopian working down here. Look at just how, like, awful it is. This is it, let's get off. Also, you get no light down here, like no natural light. It'd just be darkness until you walk outside the office and get blinded by the light. I mean, that already kind of happens to me anyway, because my office building doesn't have windows. But my god, and it's just so gray and metally. Ugh. This is it, let's get off. Oh my god. I hate it. And you have to go past those people hanging every day? Oh. This is the sending row. Juicers line up here waiting to be racked up. This machine will keep them in place, inject necessary fluids, and mount juicing hardware. Then they're moved into the cellar. This whole process is called racking. Doesn't look comfortable. Frankly, I don't know. Never tried it myself. But I guess it can't be very enjoyable. These people are candidates sent down by screening. They look kind of doped. They're put into protective suits provided by the farm before racking. Beneath Silencio, we have a total of 10 cellars like this one. 10 more? Oh my god! Hey, Justin. Is it break time? Yeah, we'll start racking soon. Thank you for your hard work. No, your work is harder. My work is probably harder still. Shut up. About time, let's keep moving. God, yeah, they dope them up on drugs? Yeah, they're all just like... You. Oh, it's Hank. I was wondering if we were gonna see Hank. Hank Lou? Looks weird. Those bloodshot eyes. Lego? You okay? Oh no, I feel... Calm down, it's gonna be okay. You... I know you. I know him. Oh my... You let me in. You say... safe. I'm safe, no? I'm safe? I won't... I don't know what to say. This is... Oh my god. I can lie saying it's safe. Or say I'm not sure. Or say you asked to come here, don't blame me. Oh, this is a hard choice. Because if I say I'm not sure, there's a chance he and everyone else will freak out. But honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure. But I didn't know. I suddenly froze mid-sentence. Tranquilizer's kicking in. What? It's only natural to panic once they see what's going on here. Keep things smooth and safe. Juicers are given tranquilizer and muscle relaxant before... Oh my god! I knew this was gonna be bad, but oh my god! That way they won't thrash around, which could harm themselves. That's why they're like zombies. Terrible, huh? I see that you don't have any alternative. No, it is terrible, yeah. Unlike screening, we have to deal with this day in, day out. Let's keep moving. Yeah, that would have an effect on anyone. God. Oh my god, yeah, no. Screening does not understand. Kathy's right. Hey you, where have you been? Just picking up the new recruit, sir. Where's the statement? Working on it. Delivered before the end of the day. You'd better. Oh yeah, Justin had something to do. You the new guy? What a douche. Yes, Jason Dye. Just answer me yes or no. Didn't ask about the name because I don't care. Smarten up, you stupid hunk. I'm just gonna ellipses. Do your thing quick and get the fuck out of here. What? Sent you down for field practice, I let you do field practice, but keep in mind we don't need you. Finish your business, then fuck off, understand? And you, Wu, don't use them as an excuse to delay the statement. I'm right here at my office watching you. Yes, sir. Oh my god, not only do they have to deal with all of this shit, they have you as a jackass for a boss? What's this clown's problem? Sorry about that. Don't be. Not your fault. Yeah, you're right. Let me show you around the office. Sure, thanks. My work is done, Justin. Did you follow procedure E5? Don't want to see any more compliance issues. Yes, sir. Strictly following E5. Good. Take a break. Thanks, Justin. Hey, Justin. Hey, how are things going? Not bad. Finally bypassed the loop. Thanks for your help. It's a makeshift fix. Don't forget to locate the root cause. Roger, will do. This is very unlike screening. They are meticulous like clockwork. Don't think their asshole lead could manage it, though. Justin must be the one doing all the management work. Come over here, Jason. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Justin, do you have a minute? Sorry, I'm occupied. Keep it short. Jesse... what? What was that? I see... Oh, glasses! I see. Leave it to me. Go do your work. Yes, sir. Is Justin sighing? Jesse. Huh. Oh, hi! Welcome back! Glasses. I like glasses. What's with that fake smile? Fake, what are you talking about? You know what. Plus Kaylee was complaining again about you. Aha! Where's Kathy? She's not with you? I don't know Kathy, huh? Kathy, she's back at screening. Hold on, don't try to distract me. Told you over and over again, don't redo other people's work. You're making teamwork impossible. Told you over and over again, I don't need teamwork. Missy Kaylee has been stuck on the same error for a full week, you know that? I rewrote her code and had it resolved in 3 minutes. What's she bitching about? When did her work? How is she supposed to cooperate with you? Your deliverables are due in a month. Think I can't make it all by myself? I believe you can, but you're missing an opportunity to learn about teamwork. Sooner or later you will have to work with someone. What do you do then? There, said it for you, Justin. Thanks, Pax. At least find someone competent. Like Pax is not bad. No way. You think I don't know how... don't know you told him to leave everything to you? This is not teamwork. Okay, I'll restore her code. The liberals are delayed, it's all your fault. No, it's your fault. Hey, Justin. Is this the newbie? Pretty face. Sorry, forgot to introduce. Hello, Jesse Lai. I'm Pax. People in the eye when you speak. Hi all, Jason Dye. Hi. Does he have engineering background? Justin is looking at me expectantly. But I don't have any engineering background to speak of. I don't. Damn it, another what? Is the AI really working? Why does it keep sending people without engineering training down here? I might agree with Eva, yes. Silencio is going nuts. I know better than anyone that Silencio doesn't make mistakes. No, I know better than anyone that no one knows a thing about how Silencio works. He's got a point. None of you know how it works, and you follow its instructions without a question. Sending a clueless guy who's never written a single line of code to an engineering division. I mean, I guess in this you would need, like, yeah, for engineering. Because when I think of engineering now, I mean, you don't need code experience, but it'd be different these days. Yeah. What are we supposed to do? Train him? Actually, I had programming classes in high school, and I did pretty well in exams. Yeah, no, they're not going to care about that. Think, Justin, think. Do you have the time and energy for this right now? Never plan to keep him, am I right, Justin? Huh? What? You're right. What? What am I doing here? Listen to me, Jason. Jessie may be aggressive, but she's making a good point. Did the research and confirmed that you don't have any real experience in programming. I can't admit you in the ops. Situation here is dire. We don't have the time or resources to train you. Dire? What's that supposed to mean? It's complicated, but you saw what our division lead is like. Not the most dependable leader. Practically run this place, and that alone is burning me out. In that case, my chance of securing a job here is down by 50%. Can't do that, I have my rights. So what happens next? We're not like screening. We need real professionals, not smooth talkers with outstanding people skills. Ugh. He's suggesting that the screaming team are not professional? I mean, they're still doing their job, they just have a different job. I see why they don't like ops now. Playing by the book, I should walk you through everything we do at ops, but today I'll challenge you with the hardest part of it. You'll see how you're not fit for ops. Then I will let Miss Yan know. How do you know she's gonna listen? She always listens to division leads. Think about your field practice at screening. Miss Yan considers Wayne's opinion when she gives the final verdict. But you're not the lead of ops. No, it's fine. In short, he can't do the job. Jesse. What? I'm saying it out loud for you. Being honest with him or not, it doesn't change anything. If he can't do it, he can't do it. I mean, they're not wrong. If I don't have the experience and they can't train me, I mean, I would rather not get put into this. I've seen people get jobs where they didn't understand what they were doing, and when the team just kind of leaves you high and dry, like, that's an awful position to be in, because you have people yelling at you, telling you to do something, but you don't know how to do it because you were never trained on it. So I wouldn't wish that on most people. I mean, if they needed a job, like, yeah, sure, but there's nothing worse than getting into a job that you need to learn on the job for, and then they don't train you. I've seen that happen to way too many people. It's incredibly demotivating and frustrating for those people. I've talked to many people about this, where they're like, yeah, I got put on this team, they didn't train me for anything. So, it's very, very frustrating for them, so I can get it. I also get the other side. Like, I must say something. I get it now. Don't let me waste any more of your time. Sorry, Jason. What about Rackers? I mean, all they do is send juicers up. That's an idea. Yeah, I mean, cool, I could work as a Racker. Great. Yeah, no, that's an idyllic job. It's about racking time. If he's here for field practice, let him have a try. Wait, we don't have opening for new Rackers. But we do need more now. There's no opening only because the lead doesn't authorize hiring. Making everyone's life miserable. I'm comment on that, but the bottom line is I can't authorize an opening. Hey, is it Grandpa Lee about to retire? Yeah, he did mention that. Well, the company's policy does allow us to recruit reserves when there is staff retirement imminent? Correct. Well, you read the company policy. Did my homework before applying for the job. Never walk into a place without knowing it front and back, my motto. Good for you. Okay, let's do this then. Great! I'm just not gonna say anything. Listen, Jason, Racker's not an easy job. I'll try my best. It's not about trying or not. Mental stress is enormous. Also, even if you're recruited as a reserve, you can't start as a Racker right away. There's an apprentice period mentored by senior Rackers. Thanks for everything. My pleasure. Since you may actually join Ops, there's one thing you should know. Sudden change of attitude? At Ops, we generally agree that Silencios should be shut down. The sooner the better. What? You're applying for a job that may not last very long. Wait. Why would you want the farm to be shut down? No. I agree. Being the division that manages the cellar, we know how bad things are. Yeah, exactly. With equipment out of date and under service, we'll see more and more worse accidents in a couple of years. We want the farm to be shut down to avoid such casualties. Is it an official decision? No, but the board of directors is considering it. Truth be told, we have no deciding power in the closure of the farm. However, we do what we can to facilitate it. I know you have a hard time dealing with the idea, but this is reality. No, I would rather this place be shut down. I know it'll put me out of a job, but this place seems like a hellhole. Screening agree with you? They are against us. I'm sorry, Screening. I'm gonna have to side with them. But as to what they think about it, maybe you should ask them yourself. It's not my place to make their point. Done my duty to inform, and see which Racker is free to oversee your field practice. Feel free to walk around or maybe talk to Jesse or Pax. Come find me when you're ready to start. Okay, that seems like a good spot to go ahead and end, so... Whew, things are getting even rougher. Okay. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.